Dr. Yogeshwar Dave, who's ex-CDMO of Rajkot Telehealth, has some questions. Dr. Dave, would you like to ask a question, please? Dr. Dave, please, could you ask a question? Dr. Gaurav Agarwal.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes, Dr. Dave, could you ask a question, please?
Sir, actually, I am very worried. People are not discussing proper view. Most of them are telling the things which they don't know. Actually, telemedicine can be done by anybody, but it should be followed in the standard format. As we are practicing as a physician or pediatrician, and whatever way, you should have standard medical care. According to your standard, you have to give the treatment and advice. You should have the documentation. You should have proper informed consent, and there is no legal problem unless you do some negligence. So what is main important is to stick to the standard of your care and have proper informed consent, proper data, proper documentation, proper confidentiality of the patient's record, and that is what is to be discussed rather than discussing things which are not proper and not competent.
So, Dr. Dave is saying the same thing that we have been saying, that please use the platform. It is excellent. Only thing is ensure that you take proper consent, which we talked about. Then we understood that the records have to be maintained properly, and that your advice should be based on your competence. So thank you, Dr. Dave, for bringing all those points together and for managing this, for putting it in one piece. Thank you so much. Now we'll move on to one more thing, which is what action can MCI take if I violate these ethics? See, we haven't gone into depth. I have not talked about, we have not yet talked about legal liability. We have not talked about legal prescription. So, I mean, there is something called a legal prescription that doctors need to understand. You can't write a legal prescription on any platform. That is absolutely non-acceptable. So if you are telling you things which are not in line with what you have been doing, please pay attention, because these are the things that will help you when you are actually in trouble. So my request to you is follow the law of the land. We will get into prescriptions in a while from now, but as of now, what can MCI do to me if I don't follow the law? That's a question that has been asked by two people. Dr. Gulati?
The same rules will apply as they will be applying on a routine one-to-one basis.
Yes.
Period.
Which means
it's
what?
as simple as that.
So you can't do your own thing, right?
I cannot do my own thing. The same rules and principles will be applicable. If I'm going to do something unethical or if I'm going to do something wrong, there will be the standard thing which are already being applicable in the Ethical Act. The same thing will be applicable here.
So if you are saying that I have been practicing this for 10 years or 15 years and this is the way I do things, will it still stay?
No, you still have to remain within the ambit of the law.
So ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you, Mr. Bola is agreeing on this, that whatever you have been doing before 31st March, please ensure that now you don't do it, or if you do it within the ambit of ethical guidelines and the law of the land. You can't get away by saying this is the way I've been doing it for 20 years.
That is what Dr. Achal Gulati said. Under the MCAE, this unethical acts are given under chapter 6. On all those unethical acts would be applicable. You cannot say telemedicine has taken out a new offshoot, new route as such, new platform. These all telemedicine are still under the same act.
So going forward, people are saying that consent needs to be dealt with more effectively. Let me deal with consent once and for all and give a clear-cut message. Expressed consent may work for you when you are sitting in an OPD in a hospital, but when you are doing telemedicine, implied consent may work for you when you are sitting in an OPD in a hospital. But if you want to be secure, please ensure that you choose a platform which gives a possibility of a proper consent. That's what people are saying, and I think that deals with the consent topic once and for all. There is no other method. Don't try shortcuts. Don't try to do things, which will. We are here to tell you what the law of the land tells you. In case you don't like it, we can't help it. But the fact is, we cannot dilute the standards just because they are not suitable for us. So that is where I would like this message to go straight, because I have had enough people coming in to telling me, sir, I still give phone. People call me and they ask me on a consult on a phone. I said, don't do it. then people get into trouble. Then they say, how can I not do it? There is a clear-cut Supreme Court judgment which has very clearly stated that do not prescribe over a phone call, but you still do it. You may get away with it for 10, 20 years, but someday, somewhere you might run into trouble. So please choose a proper platform is what Dr. Ravindra is saying. Be safe.